Yo,
What's good? Hopefully everybody's staying safe because snowstorm happened again, right?
mm-hmm.
Yes, everywhere.
Everywhere?
No.
No.
No, it's just like,
just
really?
here. I think just here.
It wasn't even
Bro.
a storm. It was just
This is
sleet
like-
and ice.
yeah.
But this one like made fucking people slide more than the other one.
Yeah, because this one was just straight up ice.
Yeah, it was just straight up.
Yeah.
It wasn't even snow. It was just
It's
it
that-
rained a
it's
little
that
bit. and
Fucking
then it
driving
just
to
froze
work,
over.
bro. It's just fucking drifting.
It's that Key and Peele sketch all over again. White snow.
Oh, black
Not that bad,
ice.
but black ice.
Dangerous. Watch out for black ice. It's dangerous.
But it's the white snow
You'll
that
never
covers
see it
up the
coming.
black ice, and they don't see it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
But a lot has happened since the last time we broadcasted here.
John's pregnant.
John's pregnant. Sorry.
I had a big lunch. Goddamn.
But
Joe
no.
got a staph infection.
Yeah,
Hey man,
on his PP.
I got you,
Dude,
bro.
what's it called when you I guess the bacteria is gangrene, right?
Yeast?
Where it
Oh.
starts eating, like that bacteria starts eating your flesh or
I
something.
thought gangrene was when you throw up your own shit.
No,
No, gangrene is like that
is-
bacterial-
or
I
trench
don't know,
foot.
bro. Only gang I represent is
Gangrene came from gangrene came from trench foot, and that was like back in World War II when they didn't have
Oh, I
enough
thought it was-
socks. So like
I
what
thought it
would
was
happen
because of
was
poo-poo sticks.
no, that's punji sticks or some shit like that.
Punji stick. Oh yeah, it's when dangerous fatal condition what happens.
But,
when
Why are
yeah.
you pointing at me for that?
I wonder why poo-poo stick.
Gangrene was really bad in
I
World War
only
II.
half understand what you're saying.
What the
It's
fuck
stick.
just
He doesn't
happened?
understand stick.
He doesn't understand
No,
stick.
because I'm Viet.
Yeah, gangrene is or trench foot was like they didn't have enough socks and their socks would get wet, so it would
Oh,
make
that's
their fucking
gross.
toes and feet like super.
It's a athlete's
Oh.
foot.
And then
Steroids, bro.
because it got so
You
wet
looked at
and
a
it couldn't,
picture.
it wouldn't dry fast enough. Essentially, it would start to
Yeah,
rot,
It can lead to gangrene.
and it would lead to
You wanna
gangrene,
look at pictures?
which meant that you would
Oh, bro!
you'd essentially just fucking chop
even-
off your feet.
Don't even try to show us. I am a little
I've
bitch.
seen this on show.
Nah, bro, I seen this shit on.
What the
Hey, yo, dog, this is how Joe's thumb looks like. I'm
telling you,
Oh yeah, dude, that thing was fucked up.
No, but
Yeah,
fuck
but
that. Dude.
Trench foot was real fucked.
That's wild. I didn't know
Oh, I
the.
didn't
So
know it was
damn, just having
filtered.
wet
But
feet
yeah,
can fuck you up.
Yeah, like if your feet
you
are
can
wet
get
for
athlete's
too
foot from
long,
that.
if your feet are wet for too long, they can eventually start to
Fuck your
like-
shit.
Dude, realize this:
Like, yeah,
athletes get athlete foot from like playing football for a whole game, and they're sweating in their socks.
Yeah.
That's an hour. Imagine days.
yeah.
That's what soldiers
Especially
have to
if,
deal
like,
with.
That's why we're sponsored by Nike.
That doesn't help. either.
Adidas Klima Cool. That sucks, bro. Shouts out to everybody, you know what I'm saying, surviving the war. You know what I'm saying? That gangrene, you know what I'm saying?
On
What?
gangrene or athlete's foot.
On everything, you know what I'm saying? On God.
War on drugs too.
On my mama.
Fucking-
No, but the world's going to shit. I thought the pandemic was the last chapter of
No.
entertainment.
No.
news.
We went
Nah,
through
we
the
got a
first
DLC,
two
bro.
chapters.
All right, I'm just buckling up. Sorry.
Players buckling up to get canceled.
We just finished the first book. Now we're on the second book.
Yeah.
Doomsday.
No, life decided to give us a DLC. With a way bigger box.
A DLC with no money cost, straight free.
The free DLC.
Oh, you thought the last 2 years were bad?
Yeah, let's
We
spice
got
it
a new
up.
dungeon for you.
Welcome to 2022.
Elden Ring.
Y2K point two.
What if
Elden Rings won't save you now.
Elden Rings won't save you.
What if like Putin was like oh shit, Betty White died? He saw this shit.
Not the, gonna get it. Not the last golden girl.
Ukraine should have been the queen. But no, it's not that deep. It's actually over some bullshit politics stuff that everybody's tired of. But dude, man, homeboy went hard. Like apparently he made a speech and then went to town.
Yeah, no, he.
That's some weird. That's like what's it called? Methodical. That's methodical, right? That's the
Yes.
right word.
Yes.
John, what?
We had a whole
I'm just gonna
conversation
say,
to avoid
prior
this.
to this, we said
Oh.
we weren't gonna talk about
I
it.
thought you said we
And
were
then
going to
it
talk
was
about
like-
it. Oh, so you were being sarcastic.
No.
He's
Oh.
being dead
And
serious.
then-
All three
We
of
were
us
being
said,
serious.
hey, let's not talk about
Oh,
this.
Because
I
you
thought
know
said,
what
I
we
thought you said
do.
let's talk about it because it's a hot
No,
topic.
no, I said
No,
let's not.
let's not talk about
Because
this.
Well, I
you know
said-
what we do.
No.
We
Yeah, I
make
said-
What do we
jokes.
do?
I said.
And this is not appropriate right now for other people.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
literally,
yeah.
people are getting canceled for tweeting out Elden Ring's death screens Because they think that they're making fun of the war.
But
Yeah.
I made one Betty White joke.
See, it's okay. Hey, it's okay to make fun of Korea.
I'm checked out.
It's one thing to make fun of Korea.
This is my
and
resignation.
their weird plan. It's one thing to make fun of Korea and their weird secret plot with K-pop, but this is real.
I know, and, it's
And we
sad.
have a
It's
twisted
sad.
way of looking at things. So
You're right.
stop.
Okay, I thought you.
We'll stop.
Okay, we'll stop. We'll try. I thought you meant to talk
And
about
by
it.
that I mean
No,
no and
no.
stop.
Well, I meant to
Sorry,
say,
sorry,
if we
sorry,
do
sorry.
talk, like I guess more to say, if we're gonna talk
There's
about
a
it,
disclaimer.
let's not do
disclaimer.
jokes.
We don't. We're very uninformed. We know that everything that's going on is fucking horrible right now.
It is.
Hey,
We're trying to
just-
make you laugh. And sometimes the jokes don't laugh.
Double downs on it.
And again, he continues the joke.
Car accidents, are they funny? I don't know. They could be.
Dude, okay, no. Speaking of a
Restart.
car accident, fucking, on my way here, there was a fucking like SUV just on top of the curb. Like the entire car was just on top of the curb on the sidewalk.
Yeah, 50-50, dog.
No, like, I was just,
Stupid.
like I passed by it
59.
coming home, and then I guess one car tried to swerve out, and then like fucking
Crash?
fuck their shit on top of the fucking curb, and then the other two cars are like super close. I don't even know what the fuck happened. No crash happened, but there was
There
just
was
a car just on top of the fucking
Hey, man,
sidewalk.
You're interrupting
What
a
the
car
fuck?
meetup, bro. They were showing off.
Yeah,
No,
they
because
showed
I came
me
back. I
sick
came back.
pictures.
I came back driving here, and they were fucking towing the car out. So I guess they fucking fucked their axle or their tire or some shit. But that car was
Bro,
fucked.
literally.
Look, a two-step went wrong. He lost control. And he fucking went, bro. He was
Dude, have you seen the video? I think it was a while back when the snowstorm hit. I guess someone in our mall went to go drift and do donuts. But you know how like the snow got a little bit heavy and it was like 2 inches, 3 inches?
Yeah.
So you couldn't really tell where the curve.
which is a lot,
A lot.
and it'll fuck you up.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah.
Late-
3 inches is plenty. It's very destructive. It can really change the game.
It could really fuck you up.
It closed down city.
It's more than enough to be an effective.
That was funny. But then these motherfuckers, they're like doing like, I guess, power slides where like,
All
Yeah.
Tokyo Drift.
dude, and then in one, I guess there was a video on Twitter where this motherfucker like cuts it, but like, cause the snow covered the curb.
Yeah.
This whole shit, dude, whole rims and tires just come off the car, and like it's half like on the curb and then half on the road.
That's so. Well, first of all, if you're gonna do all that shit, why the fuck would you do it near the edge?
Because they couldn't tell.
Are you talking about like the actual like curb for a sidewalk or like those parking curbs?
No, the curb for like to go into the mall. Like,
Yeah, I wouldn't
Yeah.
show. Why
No,
you?
why are you on the edge in the
You have
first
a
place?
whole
You have
empty-ass
the
fucking
entire
parking lot.
parking lot.
these motherfuckers are idiots, bro.
You don't know nobody at the mall.
JDM.
If the car ain't low enough, they can't fucking figure it out. But dude, it was hilarious seeing his rim all fucked up. They're like, "What do I do?" It's like, bro,
That's your
just-
fault. You figure it out, bro.
yeah, dude, if it happened to me, bro, I'm just gonna leave it there.
You did do that before.
You see him get out. He's like,
One time I remember I slid on like a snowstorm on my Beamer. I used to have a BMW.
oh yeah, you did do this.
He slid and hit a phone
A
pole, and he
phone
just
pole?
left it there.
Yeah, and I walked home.
And then the worst thing was, it was
like,
like 2 or 3
"Guess
days
I'm not going
after
to
you
work."
had me drive you to pick it up.
Yeah.
This fucking straight up said, "He's like, can't go to work today."
Bro, what are you gonna do? Trying to peel out? Dude, it was cold. There was no car.
Bro, remember when we had to tow his fucking Beamer to his house?
That Beamer
And
pissed
we
me off.
fucking-
Dude, that Beamer was like a death sentence.
And
bro.
then we fucking broke the goddamn bumper.
Oh my
because
god.
it's
Oh, yeah.
plastic.
It
was-
We're stupid as shit. It was like, it's plastic.
It's not
We
plastic, technically.
It was fucking plastic,
it's
bro.
German.
It
It's
fucking-
German acrylic.
We wrapped it on it. It was like no metal, and then this is when I
No,
had
it's
like
because
a
we
big
trusted
ass truck.
someone else to tie it to the actual frame of the
Yeah.
car,
And
and
this
we
one I had-
trusted him. He was like, "I got this,"
Yeah.
and he tied it to the
And this is
bumper
when I had a
only.
fucking big ass truck, bro.
my God.
So like I ripped it, and then you just hear, "Gush," and we're like, yeah,
Dude, it would have been
he hadn't paid
smarter.
this off yet.
Yeah, it would have been smarter for you to just push the actual car with your car. That,
Yeah.
we
There
would
was a hill. That's the thing. There was the
That's
problem
what
was
I
that big ass hill.
because we were pushing it by hand.
Cypress Hill. That's what we're talking.
Yeah, the flows were intense.
Exactly.
But we were pushing it by hand, and then we get to the hill, and they were like, "Fuck it, let's use the truck to pull it." I'm like, dude, the amount of damage that we caused, again, it would have been smarter for us to just have the truck behind the car and push it bumper to bumper instead.
We fucked
It would
up
have been the
that
same
Beamer.
amount of damage, but we would have gotten farther.
And then after we put it back to my apartment, guess what? A storm happened and a fucking tree branch fell on top of it. Bro, it was soft. Bro, I was like, fuck, now
And
this
how
is
long
fu-
after before it got repoed?
Yeah, I fucking stopped paying for it. No, because you know why
You know
I
what I'm
stopped
saying?
paying?
It's just like, this doesn't seem like my problem.
You know, no, I stopped
I don't like
paying-
it.
I stopped paying for it because
It's the Andy meme. I don't want to play with you no more.
I'm sorry, you gave me a defective car. It has a tree on it.
no, because
And no bumper.
because apparently they're supposed to send me a recall notice that like the airbags were defective, but those fuckers didn't send it to me. So then I remember because the reason how it happened was
So I dropped the
I
tree.
I was driving and then the fucking airbag went and bitch slapped me in the face. I remember because I had gone back to my lunch break and I was driving home and I'm like, ram. 'cause
You remind me of my Beamer.
Yeah, I know. It went pop. I was like, what the fuck? I was like,
That shit hurts.
it hurts because the car, then the car just stops going. I'm like, what
Yeah.
the fuck? And it was stick shift because I'm cool. And then like,
You know why? You know why we jiggle it like that? Because I like jiggling balls.
but I remember it probably was like, what the fuck? And then that's when I just left it there. I was like, fuck this shit, dude. I'm not coming back.
Wait, couldn't you have said something to them because they haven't sent you?
But they didn't send him the
recall.
notice.
But
so
then
he-
they sent me a notice. So when I called the dealership, it was like, yeah, oh, we actually got that notice. We're actually forwarding it to you right now. I was like, bro, it's too late.
It already happened.
Hey, watch out about the airbag. You're there with a black eye and peas on your. No shit, bro.
I was like, what the fuck? So like, we can't do
You think I
anything.
like having the steak for fun?
Yeah,
What
I
do you
was
mean
like-
they couldn't? They
I
couldn't
was like,
do
at least
anything?
pay for like, can you pay?
How
to
can
get
they
it
not do
towed?
anything if they didn't send you the notice and it happened before they
Okay,
sent the
let me
notice?
correct this. I
He
didn't-
stopped paying.
I didn't
before.
buy it from BMW dealership.
Oh, you bought it
I
from?
bought it from
Jose's dealership.
from Miguel's Auto and Co.
God. I still feel like they'd be liable for that.
No,
though.
they don't give a
Nah.
fuck, bro.
Oh, my
Bro,
God.
I
Give a
bought
fuck.
my Jetta from like a family friend, and then the goddamn transmission gave up, and I was like, not my problem.
Yeah,
anymore.
that fully, I sold it. I mean, when I bought, I sold it to you. I was like running and shit.
I straight
That's-
told my parents, I was like, tell him he can take it back. He gave me a defective car.
That is legitimately a brown person vibe. Your car fucks
Oh,
up.
I'm sorry.
your first-
A what?
No, because I've done it. As soon as your car fucks up, fix it just enough that it works for a few days and sell it. It's now their problem.
You go,
Straight up the SUV, the transmission only lasted for 3 months. In a year time, I had to replace it 3 times. That shit was costly. And then after that, I found out that the axles were all shifted from my car accident from years before. So replacing the transmission or driving on a bad transmission was just fucking up my whole like engine block.
That's what was happening in mine too.
Exactly. So then my pops was like, "Fuck it, we'll replace it with one that we find at a scrapyard."
Right.
Which you can tell that transmission wasn't gonna last long either. We made it just good enough that it drives. I mean, like when you're in the car, you're just like. And straight up, he
massage.
sold it.
A massage.
He straight up sold it to
Little
a
lower,
home-
little lower.
he sold it to a homeboy's
Let me sit on
like,
the stick shift.
homeboy. Like so, his homeboy
Homeboy.
and even his homeboy was like, I don't really fuck with this guy. He's kind of a tool, but he does want a car. He's always looked at your son's car. He's like, really? I'm on the market to sell it. It was like perfect timing. And then homeboy gets it. And he's like, and then my dad, straight up, I was out in the garage smoking when he was talking to the dude to sell it, and he was like, yeah, you hear that engine purr? He's like, yeah, dude.
You just hear the song of it?
He was like, my sad.
So fast. That's the turbo
He's
kicking
like,
in, bro.
you haven't even. I was like, Dad, you haven't even started the car. It's already shaking that
You
bad.
just hear the fucking. He just starts playing a song like, as the starting engine beats.
But then he was like, he like before homeboy showed up, my dad was like, whatever I say, just say yeah, but say it as sad as possible. And I was like, okay. And he was like, yeah, you hear that engine roar? Yeah, it's a strong car. It picks up. It's got a pickup, and it's a SUV, so the cops will never think it's a racing car. My son's gonna be really sad to let it go, right, son? Yeah. He was like, I'm gonna make you a deal. I'll sell it for. I was gonna sell it for 8, but knock it down to 7 for you. We bought it for 6,500. My dad, and then homeboy's driving away. He went, Yeah, that car's not going
As
anywhere.
the sun
And then that's the
as
wild thing is
sun
like
did.
even when you're not playing music or anything like that and it's just sitting in idle, it sounds like a subwoofer is going off in it. I was like, and I'm like, dude, you're a terrible person. He's like, here's your cut. And I was like, never mind, you're a good person. Keep doing you.
Your performance was great. Thank you so much.
I was like, you know what? I can't complain.
Bro, I've had just.
That car broke down hella quickly after that.
Oh, bro. That's why I'm scared of buying
It's
cars
like, oh,
from
you,
Craigslist.
you thought I said it has a pickup. No, I said you're going to need a get pickup. I'm sorry. You heard me wrong.
There's a language barrier here. We both speak Vietnam. Language barrier.
You're,
You're from the north. I'm from the south.
This is how the Mekong talks. We from the Bay, you not.
That's what, dude. I'm scared of buying cars from Craigslist again.
Why? Why even Craigslist?
Why
though?
exactly.
Yeah, why Craigslist?
What the fuck? What do you mean, why Craigslist?
I got it from a friend.
Shut
of
the
a
fuck up.
friend.
You're dead ass basically Craigslist, but without the internet.
That's what I'm saying. Friend of a friend.
It's Carlos list. Get it right.
No, bro. When I got my Xterra, it sucked because I only paid like $1,000 for it. Had like fixed it completely all the way up, and literally in like a week's time, it gets fucking total.
Wait, where did you buy the Xterra? Like,
Family.
see,
Carlos list. Hey, yo, Carlos, I need a car.
Carlos
There's an
list.
Xterra down the street, bro.
It was straight up my uncle's car. He's just like, I give you $1,000.
he just opens the garage. It's just like the skeleton of the car. He's like, we'll make it work. And then next day it's an Xterra. He just found a bunch of parts of the car.
Painted it.
This car was a
Need a buck.
Supra. No, it's an Xterra.
Oh my god, dude. That's what I mean. Y'all don't fuck with Craigslist that hard?
No.
Really? Y'all have never bought anything from Craigslist?
No, because we had a homeboy that bought a car from
Not
there
even
and
company?
he got fucked. What? No. What?
When I got my Corolla,
Company, shut the fuck up.
no, dude. The thing you need to know about
Sensual massages for free in my area.
dude, the thing you need to know about my parents or just like Koreans in general, we will never buy anything
Used.
fucking used from another person ever.
That makes sense.
We would
Really?
much rather fucking spend another 30 grand buying a fucking brand new fucking car and having to deal with the payments than buy something.
Yeah, but your family cared about you and gave you credit at a young age.
Yeah, that's true. They started my credit at like 17, bro. That was
I
good.
didn't
Wow, my
find
parents
out
were
about
like,
credit until I
credit?
was like 20-something years old.
Yeah, dude.
I'm like, what's credit?
All right, I mean, I already knew about what credit was when I was like 14, because just that's my parents and my brother were talking about it constantly.
Like,
'cause-
bro, literally, I remember fucking having the conversation when we were out of high school, and you guys just started working, and you were just like, "Yeah, bro, I gotta do taxes." I'm just like, "What?
Taxes.
2 years I didn't pay that shit." Taxes. I was like, "What taxes? Huh? Who?"
Luckily, one of our fans is from the IRS, so make sure you hit this motherfucker up.
I got it all
got
fixed in the end.
We got him.
But yeah,
And he
dude.
leans back in his chair. He's like, finally, 50-something episodes of these fuckers. I finally got it.
You've been undercover this deep.
Yeah,
He's been a sleeper agent.
my current car now. I mean, I got it from my brother, but like, dude, that shit came with so many fucking issues when he dropped it off or when it came to my house. It was so
Too
fu-
fast and too furious.
No, like the fucking battery was fucked because
It was
it
most
was
wanted.
super corroded from Florida.
Oh shit.
Like
All
super
that humidity,
corroded,
baby.
dude. That shit was so fucking like my battery is fucked. Like for the longest time, it would take me like 4 or 5 times to start the car up. And then when I got the new
gross.
battery in, the battery worked, but like the fucking like the
Connectors?
connectors were so rusted that I had to like
Swap 'em out?
I just spent like 2 or 3 hours just cleaning them. I got like a wire brush and I was just fucking like cleaning the
Going to
shit out of it.
town.
But yeah, dude. Then that, and then like the fucking my back window, the
tint.
tint is bubbling. I
bubbling.
can't fucking take it off either because it's like it's
Fucking-
in the fucking window.
Yeah.
So
You gotta get it like.
I have to get it removed, and then
Dog,
they
just
have
get
to
an air
remove
dryer,
it.
like one of those like industry like blow dryers.
You mean heat gun?
Heat gun.
A
There
heat
it
gun?
is.
No, an air
Motherfucker
dryer,
said
bro.
hair dryer?
A high-end hair dryer.
This is why your hair's so fucked up. You be using a heat gun for your hair.
Yeah,
Bro,
dude.
my
and then-
scalp is on fire.
dude, and then my fucking and
He's
then, like,
reenacting Home Alone. He's like, what's going on, man? I just wanted curls.
dude, and then the fucking tires were fucked too, and I was
Oh
just
my
like, bro.
No,
He's
it's
like-
supposed to bend that
he
way,
was
bro.
like-
That's JDM.
Nah, fuck that. He was like, "Oh, this is my baby. I took care of it." It's like, then why'd you give it to me in such a piss poor state, man? Like, what the fuck is this?
She a little battered and bruised, baby, but it's all good.
Like,
She
bro, like the fin is all fucking eroded. You've got like
my
fucking
little girl,
rust
this is my
spots.
baby girl. She's a little kinky, so
take
I
her.
beat it up.
Oh my god.
But so besides that car, would you like? Has that been so engraved into your mind that do you buy ever used stuff? Like,
Are you ever gonna buy a used car after this?
Like, would
Probably
you ever
not.
buy like a used?
I don't trust
like
people
used
enough
clothes.
to sell.
How about that? Used clothes. Yay or nay?
No.
Well,
No, even if it's a
I mean, if
Oh,
I like
like
it,
a
then I like it,
thrifter?
then I'll buy
Like
it. Yeah.
thrifting?
thrift store, like
Nah, bro, I'm too big for thrifting.
nah, dog.
Actually, isn't that
Think
where
I'll
big
be-
people go to
Really?
buy it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could have sworn that's where
gotten
Where do you think I get all my high end fashion from?
high end.
high-end fashion for big people.
Like high
Post
end,
edit,
bro.
new edit the Webster dictionary for high end.
Hey, bro, this is high end. This is what's in, bro. What the fuck?
Why is there stains on your shirt?
Because that's what's in, bro.
Because he's
it's called
fucking
well.
dirty.
It's
I
called
mean,
dirty.
It's called distress, bro.
it's called stress. Yeah, bro. Look, it's
You're
just
saying that,
spaghetti
Lewis, but
sauce.
technically your shirt is purposely stained,
Yeah.
It's called tie dye.
That's what I'm
which is
saying, bro.
purposely stained.
Honestly, though, if I had to buy a used car, it'd be like some super nice car, like some super nice
Like
sports
high-end?
car.
What car?
No, like, because I've seen so I'll get like when I'm scrolling through TikTok, I'll sometimes get on like the cars and shit,
Car
and some of
TikTok.
them will have like some of these like junkyards will have like Supras from like the fucking 90s that they're just sitting there collecting dust, and then they've got like Supras and fucking a bunch of other shit.
I've
and
been
I'm like,
seeing, like, I had a Supra in mind for the longest time, and then since I've had it, I've been like just hearing Supras.
yeah, dude, I have a friend who
on
lives
stream,
in
people buying Supras in a game. I'm
Dude,
just like,
I've
on, Supra?
I have a friend that lives in Rowlett. He has a Supra, and it's the fucking eyelid one.
oh.
I was like, dude, when are you gonna fix this shit up? He's like, oh no, maybe like in another year. I'm
Dude,
like,
just with that car not
was like,
working,
please let me
it's cost
drive
a
it.
lot of money. Bro. Just for
dude,
the body.
it's so fucking nice. He's got a fucking
How much do
he's got a
Supras cost?
Supra.
Like the old Supras cost currently.
I don't know.
Like, what do you mean old Supra? Because Supras go into the 80s. So there's like a 1987 Supra, which is
And
like
then there's
what's
years
the
that are
most
like way
expensive
more.
year
the most
for-
expensive is like 97s, like a 1997 Supra twin
Like
turbo.
Fast and Furious Supra.
Yeah, that's the ones that what's it called?
That's the one that most people buy and fix
Yeah.
up.
The
But
ones
those
that
are
has
fucking
the
expensive.
like
For a '97 car, they're pricey.
it's those iconic ones. The one that John Connor used. Now say when used with Vin Diesel, and say that.
Yeah, but my
Yeah, these
friend
are the-
my friend that lives in Rowlett has got a
That's so
Supra
nice.
and he's got a fucking Type R.
Oh,
He's got both those cars in his garage.
wait,
I'm like,
he has a Type R.
yeah, he's got a Type R.
Which one?
That's
Which,
what's it called?
See, all
Nissan.
those
like a
cars-
brand new Type R?
Yeah, it's like a brand new Civic Type R. And I was just like,
Oh, a Civic Type R. I thought you meant GTR.
No,
no, not
no,
a GTR. No. But like
You would
the
have
Civic-
to I don't even know if you can get a GTR.
You can get a GTR.
I mean,
Yeah,
not
GTR.
GTR, fucking a Type R. Or like I'm thinking of a fucking what's the car?
Think about Hot Wheels. You're talking about the one that looks like a dinosaur.
No,
one?
the one that's the one.
Oh,
that
you're
they
talking about
use-
No, the one
the
that's
Hulk
shaped like a
Hogan.
hot dog,
Hulk
bro.
Hogan
Hulk
from
Hogan.
Tokyo
Hot
Drift.
Wheels- Tokyo
The
Drift.
XB.
Hot Wheels
the one
collab.
that they use-
No, stop,
the one that
stop.
they use in the Fast
He's
and
talking
Furious
about
movie.
Oscar's car.
Which
the one that's
which
shaped like a
Fast
hot
and the
dog.
Furious? The first one.
Or the
That's
second one.
the first one. The one.
You're talking about Grave Digger.
Isn't the first?
What?
Isn't the one? That's a Supra, isn't it?
What? Which
No.
one?
That's a
What are you
GTR?
talking
No, it's
You're
the
talking
second
about.
one
You're
then.
talking about
'Cause,
your
what-
Skyline.
Oh,
Yeah,
Shelby.
Skyline.
The Sylvia.
You can get. I mean,
But you have to like, it's like some kind of fucking.
well, no. I mean, even
This
Yeah,
one?
yeah.
Yeah.
we,
Sylvia.
the U.S. has a version of the Skyline, or but
not
it's
the
through
Sylvia.
Infinity.
Yeah,
it's
Skyline.
not through. It's not through.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I was thinking about getting it.
The
It's
one
a-
that John Connor had. Not John Connor, right? That's his name, right? No,
No,
O'Connor.
it's Brian O'Connor.
Brian. What's Brian O'Connor's?
It's a Skyline.
It's a Skyline. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
Shelby. No, it's a
Not
Sylvia.
a Shelby. That one.
It's a GTR 34, R34.
Oh, yeah, GTR.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a Skyline.
I
You
mean,
can't
you
get
can-
those though, right?
Yeah, you can.
Again,
can.
Infinity
They're
has
legal
them.
now. Back then they used to be illegal.
So
Yeah.
you can just.
You can
but
buy them now.
Yeah.
I think
Sounds good.
Isn't it like in the passenger seat?
Yeah, it's in the typically it's
the
mo-
Skyline. The
one-
Skylines
yeah.
are on the left or on the right because they're from
Japan.
Japan.
And
You
you have to
can
get
get them here now,
You have to get it.
They
ready
used to
for
not.
the
They
summer.
used to not be street legal.
but
They
they're
used
street
to-
legal now.
I think
Yeah,
they're
they
street
are
legal
now.
now.
They're not.
But they used to not be street legal. I forget why.
I
But
would
Because
love
apparently it
to
was
own
like
that car.
the amount of hood space you can fucking max it out to the point where
But
no
I'm
cop
again,
can like.
we're
I'll
all
catch
big,
you.
Yeah,
Just fucking.
they don't-
Just dip.
It's just hard getting like these kinds of cars because we're all big ass fucking dudes.
That's
Yeah,
the
that's what I
one
was
thing
gonna say.
I was gonna say. That's it. Exactly.
Like, bro,
Because we talk about these
I remember
cars.
y'all guys sat in my car and I was like, y'all
I
are
was like-
struggling to get out, bro.
Homie, I struggled getting out of John's car today.
Dog, I
And
was,
getting in
And
your
mine's
car.
a sedan, bro.
I got in fucking Joe's car and I'm just like, bro, I feel like I'm being like smothered.
I feel like we have to clarify that for anybody that saw the fucking Instagram story or like whatever post. I forgot where you posted. I don't drive a Beamer. That shit was a
Yeah, he
rental.
don't drive it on the weekdays.
Nah,
on the
nah,
That
weekdays,
shit was a rental.
on the weekends,
John, you're destroying the facade.
we have money.
We have
We're rich.
no money.
We got
Mr.
money.
Beast money, dog. What are you talking about? Whoever
You guys
listens-
want a car? We'll get you a car.
yeah, whoever listens to the full podcast gets $1 million.
This motherfucker bought an Xterra for $1,000. We are not built like that.
Hey, bro, I just like give it to the poor.
Yeah, but like,
I'll take
dude,
it. I'll take that weekend.
I'm like Lady Gaga. I worked at Starbucks just for an hour just to feel like what normal
Exactly.
people
Did you
feel.
really do that?
Yeah.
You're disgusting.
dude, but yeah, dude, if I had to buy a car, it'd be like some fucking nice like fucking
Like,
Supra or
your
some
dream
Like
shit.
a,
See, that's what I'm
like,
saying.
What's
like,
your
a,
dream-
like,
what-
like a
I
racing
feel
car.
like we probably had this conversation, but what's your dream car?
Mine? It's the fucking Evo.
Evo.
The Lancer.
Lancer
Look it up.
Evos.
'cause
Evo
I can't
2003?
picture it.
Talking about 2000, like second generation Evo?
Yeah,
Like-
second generation.
Yeah, they were talking
Evos.
about 2003, baby.
Yeah.
Lancer
Fun fact-
Evos. Oh, bro, these are my
So
fucking.
nice.
Fun fact: I got to
These, bro.
My
Those
What?
are
my
clean.
dad's like adoptive father that in the
The
States.
Supra?
His actual biological
not
son
Supra,
had
the
the exact
fucking,
replica.
Oh my god.
Same body kit,
Dog, I
same
was
everything.
this close to buying a Lancer before I bought the Hot Wheels,
Uh-huh.
but the guy wouldn't show me the title. I was like, "Let me see the title." He's like,
Uh,
"I have it in the bag." I'm like, "Okay, just bring it here." So
At
I
this
can-"
point, do you care though?
huh?
At this point, do you care for a Lancer?
Not right now, like 2022 new one.
No, then. Do
Oh,
you
back
really,
then, I love Lancers.
Dude,
bro.
But that's what I'm
Lancers
saying.
are
Would it
beautiful.
matter if it
It's-
was a pink title?
Huh?
Would it have mattered?
Yes, because I kind of want to resell it. Like that was my point. Around that time, I was like trying to customize a car.
Flip- oh.
Yeah.
he
like-
did not have
Yeah.
customized.
No, bro,
car,
tell me.
man.
I was like, I'm gonna paint this Hot Wheels nice, and then
Bro, you think you could do it, and then you check the prices. Oh my fucking
And the
god.
time.
Dude, even just repainting a car is like
It's
fucking
so
2 or
much.
3
Commendable
grand.
to the people that do it because this
Oh
is
yeah,
ridiculous.
dude.
Dude,
But that's
100%.
people with like
My old neighbor used to do it by hand.
Oh, that's the. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I was like, he flipped like 7 or 8 cars in a year time and had like essentially enough money for like a minimum wage full time just as a side hobby. And all he did was just like he would go to his family member and be like, your bumper's a little different color now. You want me to repaint it? They're like, yeah, sure. Give it to me for 3 months. And he just worked slowly, sand all of it, repaint it by himself, come back and get like $4,000 off of it instead. Because people didn't want to go to the actual like places.
yeah.
They would cost like
Because
an
they were
arm and a fucking, leg.
fucking. It's like I checked how much I want because I want
Lancer's
to.
is clean.
It's clean.
I want to fucking
4
repaint my
doors?
car.
Woo.
I want to repaint my car to like a matte black, and I
Matte
checked,
black
and
is
it was like
Oh, matte
fucking.
black's
It
so
was like
clean.
3
Three
grand.
Gs.
It was 3
They're gonna
fucking
have to
grand.
sand
Dude.
it, bro. They're gonna have to do.
They're gonna
a
have to
lot of
fucking
prep work.
sand the
'Cause
shit out
most
of it.
that
It's-
shit, bro, is prep fucking
Dude,
work.
The thing that annoys me about my, because like on the car there's like where the paint chipped and it rusted, so I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, dude.
They're gonna have to fucking fix that. It's dented in most places because of the fucking hail that one time. So I'm like,
Yeah.
Dude,
I'm gonna have to pay
fixing
more than
hail
3
on a car.
grand.
I did not
That's
realize
stupid.
that's so fucking strenuous of a work for the tiniest thing ever. They literally have to go divot by divot.
Yeah.
They literally just have it like because my dad's homeboy is like auto body carrier or whatever. They straight up have like a whole like warehouse area, and it's like the size like it's a good complex. Like you can fit like at least 50 to 60 cars.
Goddamn.
Half of that fucking complex is just all the hoods from their actual inventory that they're working on, all lined up with fucking big ass spotlights, and some old Asian guys just. I'm like, dude, you do not get paid enough. He's there for 12 hours fucking on one hood.
Like this motherfucker crafting a sword?
Dude,
goddamn, bro, it's not a katana. It's just a car hood. It's gonna redent at some point. Just
like,
pop
they're-
that shit out.
Why do you have a gi on?
But like,
Dude, he's like, he gets a fucking kimono on. And then he gets his hammer, and then he gets some
no,
fucking
because like what they
socket.
do, because what they do is like, no, I'm
Puts his hammer on a shrine and bows to it.
Yeah, bows to it.
And he just
Every
gets
morning
ready.
before
Burns
work.
like 5
Better-
he just has 2 young guys
He
with the hammer.
meditates for like 2 hours. Just
Yeah.
He comes out and
his
pours
hammer.
water on himself after working hard.
And you see his coworkers like, hey, what is Yao doing? He's prepping for his work, man. Just chill.
Just give him.
Just give
Dude,
him
it's
a
been like
time.
3
You
hours.
don't-
No,
You let the
know.
master
Just
do his
watch.
work.
There's a reason why we have.
And
5
then
stars
everyone
on Yelp.
watching, he just goes under the hood and goes, ting ting ting.
No, because like, and the wild thing is, I asked,
complete.
And now you're just hearing the warehouse. Ting 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 ting.
And then what's a
The
Netflix?
tiniest hammer too.
And then Netflix makes a documentary on the guy. Remember the sushi master? It's
Oh,
same
sure.
with-
Yes,
yeah, he's the best health specialist.
but no, like so they have a machine that scans it and shows where all the bumps are, and then they show like points that you can hit with a bigger hammer. But like some of the clients are like, so obviously we're working with Asian clients, they're a little anal.
Little bamboozle.
So they like still nitpick at certain parts that aren't fully even. So he's like, his job is just to go over all the other hoods and make sure that they're all perfectly good.
That's wild.
That's how serious they are about it. So like the machine itself and knocking it out. He even said it too. He was like, the advancement in technology they have to fix like hailstorm. You would think it's like really ahead of like a lot farther than it is. All it does is just go, yeah, it's dented. That's essentially all it does. And they're just like, then they have to put it under a spotlight and then hammer it out by hand.
Yeah, I'm surprised they don't have like a machine that just does it for you.
They,
You
they
would
have a
think-
machine.
You would think
You would
that
think
would
so.
get that point
Yeah.
where it's.
But it just goes scanning. Yeah, it's dented.
And then they have a machine that like kind of sucks
Sorry.
it out, but it doesn't do a thorough job because like again hail, especially hail, like a big dent is easier to put because it's a
Yeah, we
bigger
got a whole
area.
factory built for fucking making cars, and they can't pull out one.
But
fucking
yeah, like
dent
a
from
big dent,
hail.
it's easier to pull out because it's such a large surface area that they're working with that they have to reform and then they can adjust it from there. But a hail, it's like this tiny dent. How are you gonna use like a industrial grade machine that can suck out a dent this big for this little spot? So they're like, the only thing you can do is just hammer it out.
Hire Yao.
How are you
And then he was like,
Japanese.
bro, and straight up
Prodigy.
they're like,
old
dude,
Japanese master
dude, straight up, and he was like,
from Kyoto, Tokyo.
but they were like, dude, seriously, like
From
prior
the
to that,
slums of Shaolin. Yao comes back and strikes again.
but dude,
This
seriously,
time Yao takes on a Hummer. Oh my god.
but it's straight up, it's really like that. They're like, we only did collisions before because that's easier to fix, and they try to avoid hail because one, insurance is really annoying with that shit, and then two, it's such tedious work, and they don't get a lot of payout. Then one of their homeboys that started working there, they're like, yeah, I have an uncle that needs a part-time job. Do you mind if he comes by? And they're just like, yeah. So they jokingly went, fix the hail car. And they're like, it took him a week, but that shit was crispy, bro. So there you go. And after that, he's like, he has 30 of them, and that's all he works
That's
on.
wild.
And that's a fucking American dream.
But what the
people.
fuck? So
From the streets of Shinjuku to
But dude,
Euless, Texas.
so that's
No, it's out in Justin. Get it right.
So wait, that's Cho's favorite like car that he will want. What's yours, John?
Well, it's
Yeah.
it's either between an Evo or a WRX.
Ooh,
WRX,
Subaru.
yeah.
Here, I'll
I
show
was
you.
gonna say it's either
It's the Subarus, the ones that are 4-door,
4-door sport.
WRX Imprezas. I don't like the new ones. I like the old ones.
Those
I don't
are
really like
clean.
the new
Those are
ones.
really
don't they,
clean.
didn't they the newer ones they have like two versions of it. They have the W
Yeah,
and then the B.
They got three versions of it actually.
They have the B.
The BRZ is like kind of like his model.
BRZ is it's exactly
Exactly.
like the
It like-
FRS.
and
Anytime
there's
you look up
Yeah.
an FRS body kit, it will always say FRS/BRZ.
Yeah.
Like,
Like
it's literally-
always, it's the same.
I got to
fucking
drive
body.
it.
Same
I-
fucking
They're
model.
literally the same exact
I got to
body,
drive
every
one.
way, in shape, and form.
I got to drive one of those. Those cars, big guys can't fit in.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah. No,
I don't
BRZs you can't. Trust me. I went to Portland.
No, big guys, not thick.
I went to
And
Portland.
they were low on cars, and they went, "Oh, we have that sports car, but like and then the dude was very on, and like we.
But bro,
have,
you're big in a different way. Hold
Yeah,
on, you're
you're big, but we're thought we're fucking.
You know who I
wide.
went with?
Nah,
She was built the same.
nah.
no.
We
Built
built
like us,
different.
bro?
We are built
Bro,
different.
we're
She had undercarriage compared to y'all.
Hey, just because she couldn't fit in the seat, though. She can't fit in any part of the seat.
I'm tall and thick, dog.
But hey, man, I felt comfortable in it. I genuinely, I felt luxurious in it. But he was like, "Hey, man, we have this luxury sports car, but I can't give it to you." I was like, "Slap on insurance and just get me the fuck out of this airport." And he was like, "Bet."
And
he was like-
hey, Tokyo Drift starts playing.
John, anywhere John where he just toss the keys at random people. He's like, take care of that.
Take care of it.
But straight up,
We don't
just
have a
like
valet show. Take care of it.
They just drop
I'm
it
at a
on the-
McDonald's drive-through. Take care of it, sir. I'm supposed to give you food. Take care of it. You can't leave without your keys.
Take care of it.
We'll figure something out. But no, dude, and then he like turned. He was like, "This is not your first time renting, right?" I'm like, "No, this is. I genuinely, I'm underage technically still." He's like, "Then how do you know?" I'm like, "I work You think I didn't give good cars to people that were willing to buy insurance?
You don't think I know the game?
I made the game.
I was number one in the South, motherfucker.
Have you seen my numbers?
You think I don't run these streets? You think these streets belong to you?
Heard of this?
I built this city.
5 of your numbers
Ken
came
Cole
up
ain't
as
got
mine.
nothing on me.
I know this name hasn't traveled to the Pacific Northwest, but I'll tell you in the South.
My name may be
the
John.
South, I run the South.
My birth name may be John, but my initial is CDW. motherfucker. Collision damage waiver.
So stupid.
But no, like we bought insurance and we were only there for 2 days. It wasn't that expensive, and then he gave us a fucking BRZ, and I was like, all right,
That's
fuck
dope.
it. And I just like rolling through. I'm like, but Subarus are rampant in the north, dude. They're everywhere.
they're
Really?
good for
It's
cold
all-wheel
weather
drive.
and all-wheel drive.
It's an
yeah.
all-wheel drive
It's
car.
all-wheel drive,
Oh,
and it
wow.
handles weather really well because
Yep.
And Outback is a
The
nice
more you
car to
know.
have. Terrible gearboxes if you want. Man,
But what's your favorite? What's the car you want?
it'd either be the WRZ, like old ones, like a
Mm-hmm.
2002, or like an S2000. But I don't fit in either one of those.
Dude, no,
I
my
remember you wanted-
brother.
bro,
S2000s?
he's wanted an S2000 for the
No,
fucking longest.
bro, I'll tell you right
S2000s
now.
make me look like I'm driving a
Bro,
goddamn
you're-
go
you're-
kart, bro.
you're a giraffe
I will
at
tell
that
your
point.
ass right now. My brother, my brother went through like 3 cars when he came back to my parents' house. He went through a fucking a Mini Cooper S.
Oh no.
He went through what else did he go through? He went to like an Acura, and then he got an S2000. Bro,
I know what Acura he probably
Like
went.
RSX,
taxing
right?
your ass
Was it
out.
RSX,
the
right?
two-door.
yeah, RSX.
You puff that shit one more time.
Anyways, see, killing the flow.
S2.
I don't give a fuck.
I couldn't even fit in the S2000 in
Disrespect
high
the
school. In high school, I couldn't fit the fucking S2000. There's no way in hell any one of us would fit in
Joe,
it now.
I
Hey,
didn't fit
bro.
the S2000
If you
at
got the
8
money,
years
you can-
old.
Bro,
Because my
no.
dad's friend had an S2000. He had like the fucking nice one.
Dude,
with,
the
like, the
S2000s are
extended, you know,
nice.
like the side
it up, I wanna
hood
see it.
panel, like the vents that they had.
Oh,
Yeah,
wide
yeah,
body?
yeah, yeah, wide bodies.
So he had the one with
Show me.
like the extra grills on it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was lowered.
Did
Fuck
he
it.
also have like a hood intake?
Oh,
No,
fuck,
he
these
had
are
the-
crispy
That shit
cars.
The
Clean.
one,
These are
but not the
crispy.
hood top, like the one that bulges out. He had the one that
Sexy.
ends.
Ooh.
Oh, okay, okay.
And
Low
then
and slow, baby.
that shit looked exact. Like, bro, I shit you not. I looked at it and I was
You
like,
get the
this shit
convertible
needs
one?
to be in the next.
Fuck, don't get a soft top S2000.
Oh, no,
Please,
no,
God.
no.
Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
no.
You'll fit in it.
That's literally like every middle-aged white man driving an S2000 down the highway.
Get a hard top. Be a man.
Get a hard top. Don't ever get a soft top.
Hey, Jay
Oh,
Leno,
God.
calm down.
I hate soft top cars. They look so fucking bad.
Why not? Have you heard in the news?
Oh God, I hate soft top cars.
But yeah, dude, I was 8 and my dad was like, "You want to take a ride?" And I was like, at the time, I was like, "Hell yeah!" But then I realized, motherfucker was like standing up to here to me at 8 years old. So I get in the car, I'm like, my knees in the glove box, and I was like, "Hey, let me scoot this back."
it goes.
It's not going anywhere. He's like, "That's all that
That's
goes."
it. that's it, homie.
And he got in the car and he went, "Man, that must be bad. That must suck for you." He had to scoot up. I'm like, "Bro, get the fuck out of here!" And I got out of the car all disappointed. My dad was like, "So, this is your favorite car?" Apparently, I'm like, "I'll never get to drive one."
yeah, no.
See, it's okay, Short Kings. It's okay.
It's okay. You get to drive your fucking
You
dream
want to be
car.
JDM? All the cars fit your needs.
Meanwhile, my dream car has to be like a fucking Range Rover or a Hummer because I don't fit shit.
Oh, bro, speaking of that, I got 2. It's the
G-Wagon. I feel it.
yeah, it's a
I
G-Wagon.
I love me.
Because
a
motherfuckers-
baby.
Motherfuckers with a complex have to get a G-Wagon, bro.
Not here, bro.
Oh,
The G-Wagon. Ooh.
If you scroll through Tinder
Hey,
before you want a
man.
G-Wagon.
Bro, if I had fuck you money, the G Wagon is the daily driver.
give me a nice white. Ooh, white.
No, you gotta
fucking-
get that fucking gunmetal one that they have.
Nah,
That's
Nah,
that
nah,
gray.
nah.
That's-
I'm all about either white, all white, or all black, bro. You can't.
Nah,
You wouldn't fuck with. Okay, if someone gave you a G Wagon, would you not? fuck
No, I don't like.
with it? Why not?
G-Wagons.
Dude, like you look like you're in a combat vehicle.
No, if I had that type of money,
A
I'd
matte
much rather
white-
just buy a fucking old school Supra and just
Fucking
tune it
Give
up.
me a matte white
I would fucking
G-Wagon,
tune-
some black rims,
I would tune up a Supra.
some red brake pads.
black. Damn, bro. They look like Cormax. What the fuck? I can't find the facts.
Some red underglow.
Bro, apparently in Saudi Arabia, they,
Megatron emblem.
dude, in Saudi Arabia, they have like this junkyard that's just
G-Wagon.
G-Wagons and
Oh,
like
yeah,
fucking
daddy.
like Lamborghinis and shit.
I love a G-Wagon.
Lamborghinis are gross. Number one, if
Lamborghini. The hair gross.
Yes.
They're the ugliest looking supercar I've ever seen.
100%, yeah. I would never. buy
Ugly.
one.
Just fucking. They're
They're
terrible.
so wide for no
People
fucking
that
reason.
love Lamborghinis are no.
guys,
You just like it because of the brand name.
The status too.
guys,
Yeah, and the status.
But
That's
You
the
gotta
only
admit
reason
though,
why.
the old '80s ones were
But guys,
cool. The old '80s.
The
ones.
Ferrari ones.
it's the
Yeah.
Lamborghini.
Lamborghini Gallardo.
Fuck the
Fuck
Lamborghini.
Lamborghinis. They're ugly as shit.
So the Lamborghini today, Mr. Bruce.
Take you.
that line was something more casual today.
He said
The
G-Wagon.
Lamborghini.
I'd be much more impressed if a fucking old school '97 Honda Civic with a fucking turbo in it came up next to my car than a fucking Lamborghini. I'd be more impressed.
The shit that robbed.
Yeah, I'm talking
the
about-
truck and the first.
I'm talking about the motherfucker that like, oh, you want to race and pulls out a fucking laptop and like logs it.
Why are you on Facebook, bro? Still.
I'd be more impressed about that shit than a fucking Lamborghini pulling up to me. I
don't
don't
know,
care about
bro.
Lamborghinis.
And the one from Fast and Furious, the
Which
one
one?
we
Actually,
just
you know,
saw.
the
besides
Skyline?
Lamborghini,
Yeah,
you know
the
what
Skyline.
else is a shit car or brand? Honestly, fuck Porsche.
Oh, Porsches no. Yeah, Porsches are.
Porsches are not.
It's
no.
Porsche.
It's Porsche.
It's Porsche.
Porsche.
Porsches are ass.
Porsches are
dude.
ugly. I think Porsches are ugly.
I like
as
I
well.
like me a nice 911. A nice Porsche 911.
You just never forget, do you?
Huh?
What?
Stupid. I just got it. That GTR
Skyline,
34, bro. Hey,
Skyline
bro.
GTRs, yeah.
Or an Impreza, like
I would
an
want
old
a
Impreza
Skyline
would
so
be
bad.
nice.
Hey, the 8.6 beat it on fucking Initial D, by the way.
Okay,
True.
still clean as fuck though.
Season 1.
The 8.6.
The 8.6.
Right out there, baby.
8.6.
Yeah.
FRSs are initially called Toyota's
Look
86.
how crispy that bitch looks, dog.
Crispy.
Dude, I'd actually buy a
It
new.
is
I'd buy a
crispy.
fucking. I'd buy a new fucking 86, like
Those
the
do look
current
cool.
version, like a 2022 86, which is just the FRS.
What about you, Newman?
Me?
Oh, we G wagon brothers. Right?
Oh, I was much of a
But you
little.
said
as
two
a-
cars. You just said G wagon and this.
Yeah, it
Skyline?
was-
Yeah,
Yeah,
those are the
Skyline.
two that I would want. The GTR for your boy, and the family will get
The G-Wagon. Yeah, I agree with you. The G-Wagon.
family trips, dog. Wagging it out.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, kids, we're going down to Trader Joe. Get in the G wagon.
We're gonna get in the family wagon.
Yeah, bro. I'm about to pull up my kids' school and make all the kids feel poor. Just like
I'm gonna get butterfly doors, even though I don't need it.
Yeah, bro.
You know what? We're gonna murder it out.
I wouldn't mind getting. What's that fucking car that comes with murder doors?
What do you mean? The
Bentley?
Tesla?
No. Fuck Teslas.
Oh, the Rolls Royce.
Rolls
Yeah,
Royce. Yeah.
I wouldn't
Are
mind.
you talking about like the Phantom?
Yeah, Phantom.
The
I
ones
would-
with the lights that in the ceiling?
and the fucking the
That's
actual
more-
hood
it'd be-
ornament coming out.
And that'd be
Copyright.
super bougie if you got someone to drive you around.
Oh yeah.
Because there are people that get paid that
I like
that have to
this.
take classes on how to drive a Rolls Royce.
Oh, Phantom.
Nah, I'll drive myself.
Dog, if I'm rich, I'm having motherfuckers drive me.
Yeah.
If
There's
I'm,
no if and or
I
buts.
want that French Prince life.
No,
Yeah,
no,
I-
I
My
want-
daddy.
I'm a fucking
Yeah, John want that fucking. I'm the.
about to
prince
hire
of,
a Japanese dude to
no.
drive me around in my fucking
I would,
my
I would
fucking
drive
Evo.
it. I would drive it, and I would still drop my kids off in that school. Every time my kids get picked up, I'm like, if you don't get in this car laughing like a maniac, you're not allowed in the car. So then when he leaves school, he's
Bro,
like,
look at
see
that
you guys tomorrow.
interior.
It's clean, bro. Don't get me wrong.
Clean.
I'm just saying.
That starlight interior where it looks like just
My
stars.
son-
in the
Yes.
car.
Yeah, you can do that too right now. You can do
For a Rolls Royce, bro,
you can do a cheap version right now.
Motherfucker
Get some
with the
strip
fucking
lights.
IKEA lights.
Yeah, get some strip lights from fucking Walmart or some shit.
Oh, no,
Get some
bro.
felt padding, bro. You
If you can't afford the LEDs, just get a bunch of glue, bro. Elmer's glue.
Sparkles up there. Make it look like a unicorn came up there.
Hey, I'm just saying. If I got this, my kids coming out looking like Kingpin.
Hey, for real, bro.
You gonna wear all
Three-piece
white
suits?
Dad, I don't want to wear the fur jacket. You wear it, boy.
boy.
Don't be upset because you got it's all scalp now. You're clean with it. You got the cane. Work the cane.
You wanted
Work
that
the
birthday
cane.
party? You wanted that pony? Wear the jacket.
Bro, that's fucking hilarious, dude. But no, mine. I think they're still the same. One has changed. I don't want.
I wouldn't mind the Beamer though.
That's what I'm saying. An M6,
Oh,
Or an M3?
Which one's the one I showed you?
M3.
M3.
The one Tyler the Creator has.
Yes.
Tyler
shit
got
looks
that
clean.
M3, bro.
But Tyler the Creator's Beamer looks.
He got that 19.
Nice.
I think it's 80s.
Why is it every time though? I know he drives an M3, but every time I hear him reference Beamer, I always think of fucking the Bug.
Big.
Yep. An 89.
I just picture him
He's
driving in a
rocking a
Bug.
M389.
It looks so nice.
Dude, those are nice. I love the old school box shape, bro. If I don't fuck
Bro,
with
I'm
Mustangs.
telling you,
I
when
think that's why I like the
That's why
G-Wagon.
Civics
that box look
fucking
is
fell
just-
off when they went to that teardrop shape.
oh yeah,
That shit fucking destroyed y'all. Y'all need to go back.
bro. But when the Scions came out, the fucking XBs, XBs. You do you remember the XBs?
Oh, yeah, I
The
remember
boxy
that.
ass.
No,
one.
bro. When the Honda Civics came out with
Really?
that,
The
Oh,
XBs?
God, I
So
love
you
the
fuck with, like,
XB.
Those boxy ass looking cars.
just the
So
XB.
you're literally little Bow Wow in Tokyo Drift.
except all the
you want the Hulk, baby?
except for all the Hulk smash shit.
It chose like this. And he has cornrows.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But dude, the XB,
Teaching some guy from the South how to drift.
I love the
The
XB.
one where the commercial was hamsters breakdancing?
No, that was Kia, bro.
that was-
That was
No,
Kia.
that was the Scion XB.
No, those are
what?
Kias. Those
Are
are
you
the
sure,
Kia
bro?
Souls. Yes, they were the Kia Souls.
Oh, yeah, they are.
was the
Yeah.
Kia Soul.
I was
Which is
like,
funny
bro.
because that was about to be my first car.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
it was
The
about
box
to
one?
be about
Dog, you would have gotten bullied
I'm
like
so
a
glad
the
motherfucker.
Kia Soul. my
I'm
God.
not
No,
gonna
that was a fork in your life. And
It
you picked
wasn't
the right path.
Bro, it wasn't even my choice. My dad was just like, it was either between the Soul or the Corolla. And I
Even
was
your
like,
dad, bro.
God, bro.
Your dad knew.
Your dad looked at the Corolla and was like, "Man, I want my
But
son
the
to get some
interior-
bitches."
Inside the Kia
It's
Soul,
roomy as fuck.
dude, the Kia Soul doesn't look big, but once you actually step foot
Yeah.
inside, it's huge.
Yes.
Like there's
I know
so
it
much.
is.
Oh, bro,
fucking
yeah.
room.
I fucked a shorty in the fucking soul. Yeah, spot on.
You got
It's a
17.
soul, dog.
Exactly. You can
Have
fit in
some pride
17
in your
positions.
life.
That shit.
No, but like the only reason why I like the first gen XBs because they were just like straight up like bop, bop.
Oh, yeah.
But now they're all like rounded off. I hate the rounded off
looks
shit. I just
gross.
want like a straight bop, bop. That's what I want. And dude, every time I
yeah,
saw
those hoes
one,
were fucking square.
Kia
as fuck.
Souls were like the
Those are
hipster.
true. Yeah.
the
Kia
XBs
Souls are the
oh,
hipster PT
oh my
cruisers,
God,
bro.
Oh, bro. I'm God.
I'm just
Oh my
saying, bro.
God.
They all drive
Oh,
the fucking
And
same.
also
I would spend so much
Volkswagen bus.
Oh, the
Or van?
Beetle, the
VW.
little BW bus.
Yeah, those are clean. But I hear there are a lot of maintenance.
Yeah, it's because it's Volkswagen.
and plus, they
Yeah,
haven't
the
made
engines are
any
in
of
the
the.
If it
fucking
isn't,
bag,
if it
man.
isn't Toyota, you're
Not
gonna go through maintenance.
I'm not even
Period.
gonna lie. Since
Even
I got-
Toyota, you're
Or
kind of
Honda,
going.
maybe.
After I got the Jetta, I was like, I'm never
Nah,
getting a
dude,
Volkswagen ever.
every
again.
time I drive, I see some fucking like super tiny Toyota truck that's been living for like the past century.
No.
and it's still fucking chugging, bro.
You're putting work on it, but you're only in the shop for 5 minutes because it takes them like 2 seconds to find the
bro,
part.
Oh,
I had
yeah.
a homegirl that had a.
Toyota car parts is like Legos, bro.
Bro, yeah, you know, like
yeah, but
They don't even need to get a full 4 block. They could just get two
Yeah,
blocks.
That's why it's so fucking great.
they just go through their junk drawer and that's
They
the
go,
parts. Pen, rubber band, part.
You need a transmission? I
Volkswagen
got
makes
you.
the Passat as well.
Grab a
right?
permanent marker.
Sod?
Passat. They make the.
Oh, the Passat, yeah. they
Yeah,
did the
yeah,
Passat.
Yeah, bro. I had a homegirl that literally could not turn the steering wheel. 'Cause
Yeah.
It was just
Oh, God.
jank.
It's a shit car.
But not gonna lie, the GTIs of VW, the one that are like
The
these
Golf
hatchbacks,
ones?
the
The
golf
Golf?
ones, they're cute. Yeah, dude, I love me
They're the
hatchbacks.
pick 8 of
What were we saying?
Nissan used to have a lot of sleeper cars too.
Yeah, these have
back in the
the 270 SX, I think.
Bro.
270s, 370s.
They have so much
Two-
transmission
350s.
problems with Nissan. No, thank you.
I have a friend that drives a
240
350.
SX.
My
350Z.
pops had a 270.
Oh, dude, these bro were sleepers. The 240
350,
SXs.
That's
the
the one that was sitting in
240s,
front of your house
240s,
for the longest
350s,
time, remember?
The white one?
370s,
yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Never did. I was just. I didn't think it worked.
350Zs.
It did.
350
Classic.
But it worked.
Classic. I have a friend that drives a 350.
I don't like that when they moved to the 370s. 370s.
370s made them look much smaller.
Yeah.
They
I would
like
invest in this.
they made it really tiny compared to the
Thoughts in
350.
It
The
looked like the
350 was like a decent
clean.
size. The 370,
It looked like it went on keto.
Just
I'm
went-
like, check the fuck out,
yeah, like it just went,
Yeah.
which is
I don't-
kind of sad because I actually like the bigger like body of the 350. It
it's-
looks so much
Yeah.
nicer.
bro. It was probably one of the older cars that had like that curvature that looked good though.
You know
Oh,
what
yeah.
car
A
they're
lot of the
referring
cars-
to?
Yeah.
These the
As cars get older and they're getting more curved, or like
I
new
know.
models,
Huh?
these Nissans.
I don't like them.
I know.
Yeah.
Acura. I think.
They're
Wait,
weird looking. I don't.
The
fuck with them.
350s. I don't like the 350.
no, it was a Lexus. Lexus. I think at some point, I think in like 2012, 13, they released a supercar. It's
Yeah.
called the LFS. I think.
Yeah.
Lexus
And then they
LFS.
released the luxury
Look at,
version, which is the
Summit
LFLC.
1Gs.
Yeah. Bro, the LFS when it first came
What?
out.
Summit 1Gs GTR.
Who's?
Summit 1G.
You know, it's one of those cars that look good, but
Summit
then you see it in
1G?
real life, and you're like, "Damn, this car's tiny."
What was
too.
Yeah, yeah.
Is
He
the
has a
Iron
100%. Yeah.
Acura?
His
Yeah, yeah,
GTR.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
Oh
you
my
see it on
God.
picture, and you're like, "Oh, that's a nice car." I
Yeah,
don't
dude.
mind.
I
You
remember
see it in real
seeing-
life, you're like,
Dude, I remember seeing commercials for the
Summit?
LFS, and I was like,
Like
"Oh!"
some,
you get to it, and you're like, "Oh shit."
And then and then
I
like,
gotta
oh,
pop a
that's-
squat to get in here.
Yeah, that's fucking 90. Oh, dude, I actually
all blacked out.
With the Nismo.
wait, look up the LFS.
LFS, Lexus LFS.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I looked at it. Oh, bro, Lexus.
It looks so nice. It looks so nice.
I know Lexuses for a while had like a poor man's GTR for a long
I'm
ass.
pretty
The
sure.
LFS
Wasn't-
is the
wasn't-
LFS, bro.
Wasn't the LFS a Portman G?
No,
Wasn't
I
it?
think it was hold up. Lexus's. I think it was like a number. Poor man's GTR.
Wasn't it
Not-
like a
yeah,
3?
No, it's a poor man's fucking Supra. There it is. Poor
Yeah, I
man's-
know what you're talking about. It's like it has 4.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
SC3000. Yeah,
SC3000.
the SC3000. It was
Oh,
like,
was it?
yeah,
Oh,
it was like
shit.
the same close to specs, but with not the speed. The body type looks like it.
so close, but so
But the
far.
speed is yeah.
Dude, I remember.
Poor man's Supra.
Dude, I remember. What's it called?
Even though it's a Lexus.
I
so
saw.
think about it.
I was. I remember I was scrolling through Instagram and I was on like the car part of Instagram. Someone put a fucking Ferrari engine in an FRS body.
Oh my god.
It looks. Oh my fucking god, dude! That thing fucking chugs. Oh my god, that thing fucking goes.
That's fucking hilarious, bro.
That's
no,
a neck
it was-
injury, right?
Oh my
Dude, respect
God.
to the people that push that car shit to the limit, though. I
Yeah,
couldn't do
yeah.
that. That couldn't be me. That's too expensive.
Dude,
I
it
would
takes
not
so
lower
much.
it.
You know,
I
it's funny
personally
though.
That's
would
shit
not
that you have to
lower a
learn,
car.
especially if you want to save money and you don't want to take it to someone
to
to
the
do
shop.
it. You have to fucking learn how to do it
The
yourself.
grind to actually do
But
it.
do
is
you
commendable.
think that hobby's gonna slowly die out if self-driving cars become a thing?
Probably not.
Probably
Nah.
not. Just
I think
because
people have a tendency to want to make their things better, and especially if a fucking self-driving car comes out, but they can push it to go faster, they'll fucking find a way to.
But
Also,
it's,
you gotta
it's
just- some
connected
people-
to the system, though.
yeah, but also some
The
people
whole point
like
of
cars.
self-driving
Yeah, I
driving
mean,
cars
yeah,
is that
but-
it's gonna be a system.
But there's different people that like cars for two different reasons. There's the people that love the actual like how it looks and like making it look better, and then you have the people that want it
That performance.
They
Which
want
is
to
like
perform
project-
faster, stronger,
like project cars.
torque, and then like work on the
People
interior.
that fucking like buy a Honda Civic and
Yeah.
then take out the fucking like back seats and the fucking passenger seat, and it's just the driver's seat.
yeah,
That
and
type of shit.
type of shit where like they put like the actual like drag.
Those are the type of fuckers I'm talking about that pull up next to you
Yeah.
and fucking flip open their
For-
laptop.
For
and
no
then,
apparent reason, their fucking little Honda Civic has a cage.
Yeah.
like he's a NASCAR driver.
yeah. And he
Like,
just
what
stares
the-
at you, flips at the
yeah.
kid, flips at the laptop, and just like, you wanna go? You wanna go?
To me, as long as there's
He only
cars.
pops out the window. He can't even go open
Yeah,
the door.
hey, I'm gonna take my girl on a date. Can you like hop on the window?
Is that, hold on, I need to put the passenger seat back in the car. Give me 1 second.
Pass me the wheel. Pass me the wheel.
But as long as there are people that love performance, dude, do that shit. You could fuck yourself up like if you hit a hard corner with those cages. But like if you roll, you're good, bro. Like if you roll in a circle or in a car, you're good. But like, if you
Oh, that's what happened with that movie Ford versus Ferrari or something. Do y'all know what I'm talking about?
I know
heard
the
of
movie, but I
Yeah.
never watched it.
So pretty much the guy that made the car that beat Ferrari,
Mm-hmm.
I made
uh,
this Shelby.
yeah, he pretty much for the next year that they were gonna do it, he was test driving and the shit he just lost control and rolled, and that's how he ended up.
Oh,
God, dude.
Wow.
That's a terrible way to
That's
go.
how he saw
that's a
the
shit way to go.
Just fucking,
yeah
He literally died in his passion project.
yeah like he actually made the car and then like some shit happened where like he didn't get credit or
Probably
some shit about it.
That's why, dude. Shouts out to those people that are like willing to do that. Like, fuck it, I'm gonna put 8,000 horsepower in this car.
Yeah, I don't go.
What is it? I don't know.
I just want to see how fast I can go.
But I also am interested in who's he around. Like he
That's
can
what
say
I'm
that and they
saying.
just are like okay with it. Like his wife is just they're
But you
cooking
know they
dinner.
got-
Honey, I'm gonna make a car that goes 3 times faster than the world's fastest car. Okay, honey. Pot roasts be ready by 6. All right. And he's in the garage and you just hear
Dude.
boys will be boys. Like what the fuck are you
Yeah, dude, I remember I watched this one TikTok. This guy, he's like redoing his cars, he purposely rusts out his fucking car so it looks
That's the style.
Oh,
trashy.
Really?
Yeah,
So
that's
It
they
looks
dressed
style.
trashy
Fuck
and
people up.
fucked up, but
Or
it
there's
goes
people-
super
Or
I
fast.
there's
forget what
people
it's called,
that
but like they
buy-
have
Yeah.
a rust look.
I
to
hate
it.
I hate that. That's
I don't
so
like it.
fucking
I
ugly.
don't
It's
like
like
it either.
junkyard. It's like a junkyard aesthetic, and it just
There's
It's not
another
good.
guy. He buys old other people's project car, and his goal is to find their original bodies and stuff like that to put them back into stock,
Why?
just so that he can So like these cars are like souped out, head to toe, right?
yeah.
But they look like they just came off the lot.
Oh,
So he'll
That's
like
cool.
he'll be in the
Sleepers?
parking lot. Yeah, he'll be in the
Sleepers.
parking lot in a fucking Civic,
like
and
a-
then someone pull up in their fucking Camaro or whatever, and he's just like, bet.
it's like those.
Let me log onto Facebook real quick. I swear that's all I'm doing.
It's like those fucking people that soup up Odysseys.
Yes, dude.
Bro,
Bro, there's
I've
people-
seen some
You're
videos of
just
some
sitting there,
Odysseys fucking chugging.
Imagine you're fucking one of those fucking dudes with the Camaro or the Chargers, swear like they're cool, and they pull up to Odyssey and they're like,
you if you
you the Odyssey rolls like
how's them up? Why is that?
race?
How's them up? Why is that Odyssey got a roll cage on it?
Why does Odyssey have a spoiler on it?
Why did it just hiss out air? I'm confused.
why are there a bunch of stickers that say Flomax on the side of his Odyssey?
Why does this motherfucker got a bucket seat? What's going on in your soccer practice? Oh, he's gone.
He also has Facebook in the car.
All right,
You
guys.
sending me a friend request?
All right.
But that was a good one,
Yeah.
and hopefully
You guys let us know which car you guys would want. Curious.
yeah.
A Pinto?
A Pinto. I feel like we already talked about this, but dude, I love
This is-
cars,
yeah.
so I'm not.
Someone's in the chat comment. Episode 17, actually.
I thought they were gonna talk about the war. Psych.
But also, with
I
all that, with all the
yeah.
craziness that is happening right now, hopefully we can provide you guys with some kind of humor. This shit that's
It's
going
too
on
deep,
is
bro.
fucking crazy and it's
Crazy.
deep. And
Prayers out to y'all.
Yeah.
prayers out, to the people
If
that are
anybody
going
in
through
Europe
anything.
listening, y'all stay safe and just,
Yeah.
you know,
Ukraine, not Europe.
well, Ukraine's in
Well,
Europe.
yeah, but Ukraine.
But people from Europe have family.
But you
members
know
in
Ukraine.
But I'm saying Europe because okay.
Prayers out for
Prayers
everybody.
only the Ukraine people, right?
No, everybody. He's right.
Anyways, take care. Y'all have a good one. Bye.